The Students for a Democratic Society, or SDS, encouraged students to walk out of classes at 3:30 on Thursday, March 20th, to rally and march against the war in Iraq.
1, 2, 3, 4!
End of this racist war! 1, 2, 3, 4!
I'm most excited about new people coming out, actually, and for people who this is their first time protesting or being involved in anything like this.
SDS members discussed their goals for the walkout.
And it's not just SDS, but it's put forward initially by SDS chapters, so it's not just us that are walking out against the war. It's students on campuses all over the nation that are going to walk out.
75 schools are participating so far in the March 20th National Day of Action Against the War, and so we're really starting to see a large anti-war movement based on our campuses, which is really great.
SDS is a national organization that planned a coordinated series of anti-war actions for the 5th year anniversary of the War on Terror.
To plug in nationally, to plug into students all across the nation, because like you said, there are universities all across the nation going to be walking out on the same day. And I think it's important with the elections coming up that people don't get silenced by the polls.
The impact I want to have on the student body is to politicize the student body, really, and get them to really try and contribute towards the anti-war movement and get involved in the anti-war movement, which I think is really crucial in order to do our part to help end the war.
We're asking students to leave their classes at 3:30, rally on the quad, and then we're going to march all the way downtown to the Federal Building, eventually to end up in Pack Square. What we've asked is for other community groups around town to meet us in Pack Square at 5 o'clock to rally together against the war in Iraq. So we're hoping to get a whole community group involved, and we've got speakers planned, we've got some music planned, and a lot of really neat stuff, actions against the war.
We're here to support solidarity with the Iraqi people. 5 years is 5 years too many. We're tired of the war. We're tired of bombs being dropped with our tax money.
Change has only come in the United States when people have demanded it, when people have done sit-ins, when they've taken to the streets. That's the only time that major changes happen.
The only way this war is going to end is if the people in the United States demand that it's going to end. So we need people to come out to these rallies, because the more people that come out, the more they have to listen to us, and the more our voice is going to be heard, because that's what democracy is all about.
From Iraq to Palestine, occupation is a crime.
SDS chapters all over the U.S. and even Canada took part in this National Week of Action against the war in Iraq. Asheville's chapter succeeded in gathering the community to speak out. For Mountain Highlights, I'm Elizabeth Pearson-McLaughlin with photographer Patrick Gleason.